So we do have a lot to talk about in regards to the transfer news for today. We are going to be focusing on Rafael Leao, then speak about Mo Salah, and then lastly speak about Viktor Gyokeres. Starting with Rafael Leao, and it states here that Jorge Mendes has assured Barcelona that the deal to sign Rafael Leao from Milan next season will be feasible for the club. Leao wants the move to happen, and directors at Barcelona believe that the Portuguese winger can become a potential world-class player. The talks will take place in 2025, starting from winter. Rafael Leao is determined to take the next steps in his career. So that has been one of the biggest concerns in regards to Rafael Leao. Can Barcelona actually make this move happen? Because we have seen so many reports on Leao wanting Barcelona and Barcelona wanting Leao, but is it even feasible? Is it actually possible? Can Barcelona financially afford such a move? And I believe that with someone like Jorge Mendes, he is always willing to make something happen because he is the agent of Rafael Leao. Now, if you guys do not know what has been going on between Leao and FC Barcelona, in the past few weeks, there has been strong links between the two parties. We have heard that Leao is not happy at AC Milan right now. As a matter of fact, at the moment that I am recording this video, AC Milan is about to play. And right now, Leao is not even starting. I'm pretty sure that Leao wants to start in every game for AC Milan. So I can see that there is some tensions going on between Rafael Leao and AC Milan, which is the reason why the move of Leao going to Barcelona is much closer than ever before. Barcelona also do need a left winger. We cannot just have Rafinha as our main left winger for the whole course of this season, right? We have to continue going through this route of reinforcing every position as much as possible. Maybe for now, we are okay with Rafinha on the left wing position, but in the next season, we cannot continue going down this way. There has also been reports about Hansi Flick very confident in bringing in Leao because he believes that he could explode under him. And keep in mind, there is interest from other clubs. It's not just FC Barcelona. Teams like Real Madrid are interested, which makes no sense because they have Mbappe and Vinicius already. Then there's teams like Chelsea and Manchester United from the Premier League who also do want Rafael Leao. Now, there has been no recent news about Leao talking to United or Chelsea and United being very active on the operation. The only thing that we do know is there is just some sort of interest coming from the Premier League. And going back to this whole thing about maybe Leao having some tensions with AC Milan, I find it kind of strange to hear that, Leao did extend with AC Milan recently. I believe it was last year. And I'm like, dude, why would you want to renew with AC Milan? Make your move out of AC Milan even harder. And all of this just doesn't make any sense. If you are unhappy at AC Milan, why did you renew in the first place? Because now it's going to be way more difficult for any other club to bring you in. And so in the end, this is going to be my conclusion. I do think that if Barcelona go for him, they will get it done. Joan Laporta is somebody that you can bet on. And Leao has the correct numbers. He has the goals. He has the assist. He has better numbers than any other winger that Barcelona is currently eyeing right now. He is the ideal one, and even over Nico Williams. However, one thing that I want Leao to know is going to be this. If he does join FC Barcelona, I don't want him to relax at all because I don't want him to get that feeling that he's going to be treated like a star, right? If you're a star and you're joining either Madrid or Barcelona or let's say Manchester City, you should not be allowed to just relax and not press and just only do the sexy things like scoring goals and making those runs into the box. You should be a player that should be very well aware that you're joining a team like Barcelona, and at a team like Barcelona, you're not there to relax. You're gonna arrive there to work like Rafinha does every time he is on the pitch. You need to, as a attacker, press, intercept, suffocate the defensive line, run down the flanks, whether it's going up or going down, and always be attentive of everything that is going on. Because if you're going to be any world-class player in the world of football and you come to Barcelona and you don't give in 110%, then we don't want you. You need to come to Barcelona and learn how to press, learn how to intercept. You need to be aggressive and be focused. Look at Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius, for example. If you go look at Real Madrid, they don't press at all whatsoever. They don't defend. They don't do anything. They only worry about the sexy part. And we at Barcelona do not want that. And so as long as Leao can do that for FC Barcelona, we don't mind this operation. So now let's talk about Mo Salah, because there has been a lot of emerging news about Salah maybe coming to Barcelona. After so many years of Salah being linked to the club, now it's starting to seem very much possible, and mainly because he is going to become a free agent in the summer of 2025. And so it states here, according to multiple sources, that at Barcelona, the situation of Mo Salah and Liverpool has been spoken about. Some within the club believe that he's a player they should go for if he becomes a free agent, while some believe otherwise since he plays in the same position of Lamine Yamal. Mundo Deportivo has also claimed that Barcelona doubt whether they should go for Salah, as they have Lamine Yamal already in the same position and is 15 years younger than the Egyptian. Barcelona are currently debating whether they should go for Salah on a free transfer at the end of the season. He demands a long contract and would be one of the highest earners in the squad. Now here's the thing, right? I know there has been this debate saying that there's no reason for us to go for Salah. We have Lamine Yamal already. Well, here's the thing. Looking at Barcelona right now, how is Barcelona doing with Lamine Yamal? Oh, that's right. Lamine Yamal is not playing. Lamine Yamal is about to miss his third game or second game at the club, and that is because of an injury. And right now, Barcelona are suffering in terms of creating chances and being lethal in the attack. The operation of Salah makes complete sense. I believe that if you can bring Salah to be the reinforcement to Lamine Yamal on the right wing position, it would really help Hansi Flick's sporting project. There's going to be enough time for both. Like, if we can have Lamine Yamal play 60 minutes and then Salah come in for the last 20 to 30 minutes, that's fine. The next game, Salah can start and Lamine Yamal can come in later. Nobody gets injured in the end. It's very similar to the situation of Leao and Rafinha on the left wing position. It is the exact same idea. You rotate these players. You make these players fight for their positions, because honestly, it kind of bothers me to know that Lamine Yamal never really fought for his position on the right wing position. Like, he just came in there and he just owned it. Nobody else can take his position, and I don't think that it's okay. I believe that every player, when you are within the age of 16 to 23 years old, you need to learn how to fight for a certain position. You just need that fighting spirit. And so I do want to see Salah join Barcelona and give Lamine Yamal the battle. And yes, Salah is still good enough for this club. I mean, like, if you look at the past few seasons, the guy has only been bringing out good numbers. Last season, 44 games played, 25 goals, 13 assists. This season, 18 games played, 12 goals, 10 assists. Right now, he is on track to surpass his previous season numbers. His best season overall, I would say, came between 2021 and 2023. That was like his peak. But right now, Salah is about to reach a very similar peak. And because of Arne Slot, I believe the main reason why Salah has been producing great numbers is also because of Liverpool's great form. Liverpool have been doing well in the Champions League and also in the Premier League. And Salah currently is ranked in first when it comes to goals and assists combined in the Premier League with a total of 16. He's ranked in 5th place when it comes to shots on target in Europe with a total of 21. He's ranked in 4th place when it comes to goal creating actions in the Premier League with a total of 7. He's ranked in 1st place when it comes to carries into the penalty area in the Premier League with a total of 40, and ranked in 1st place yet again when it comes to progressive passes received in the Premier League with a total of 131. And when you look at Lamine Yamal and Salah and you compare them on this radar here, you can see that they are very similar players. This is the ideal replacement for Lamine Yamal, and especially for the next 2 to 3 years. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun, and it can definitely give us an advantage once Barcelona head towards seasons where we have to play more than 60 games. And to be very honest, this is a very similar operation to Gundogan when we signed Gundogan in the summer of 2023, and that is because of multiple reasons: the age and the experience. Gundogan and Salah are going to be coming in potentially at the same age. Gundogan came in at the age of 32 years old, and Salah is going to come in at the age of around 33 years old. Also, point number 2, the free transfer. Gundogan came in on a free transfer, and the same thing can go on with Salah. We don't pay anything. Yes, he is going to be demanding a huge salary, but we paid that exact same amount for Gundogan. We were paying Gundogan around 20 million euros gross per season. The same thing could be lended towards somebody like Salah. Also, the impact of the team is going to be very similar. When Gundogan first came in, he provided creativity, leadership, the winning mentality, and that is because Gundogan came from a Champions League winning team. Same thing with Salah. Salah has grown so much as a leader under Klopp's Liverpool, and I believe that Salah can bring in that Champions League mentality to FC Barcelona when Barcelona are in those predicaments. And it is, in the end, which is going to be the last point, a strategic signing. Barcelona signed Gundogan for the instant impact, to bring in the leadership, like instantly, right? With no time whatsoever, just be an instant impact, score goals from the very beginning. The same thing can be said with Salah, because Salah has the instant quality, the star power to really make Barcelona upgrade the next day. I believe that this could be a great short-term solution, while at the same time giving Lamine Yamal the room to grow and bring competitiveness towards his game. Now, many might say, but Kevin, don't you think that maybe, Salah is a little too old? Like, yes, he can bring the competitiveness to Lamine Yamal, the experience, but don't you think that, at the age of 33 years old, it's just too much? Well, here's the thing. We signed Lewandowski at the age of 33 years old, the exact same age Salah could come in next summer. And we don't see Lewandowski right now at a bad form, or he looks slow, or like he's not just willing to play football anymore. He does not look burnt out whatsoever at the age of 36 years old. Lewandowski so far has given us 2 to 3 great seasons, really, really good seasons. And I believe that the same thing could be said with Salah, because Salah, knowing his character, he can keep himself in shape. I see the similar ambitions within Salah like I see with Lewandowski, and the work ethic is there. I mean, like, the reason why Lewandowski has really kept himself in shape is because he has been trained by multiple German managers that gave him that type of German work ethic. The same thing with Salah under Jurgen Klopp. He has the work ethic, he has the hunger, he has the ambition, he works hard. If you look at Salah right now, go look at his body, he looks 110% in shape. He looks like a MMA fighter. And so at the age of 33 years old, he can give us 2 to 3 great seasons. And so now moving on towards the last conversation for today. And this one's going to be very interesting, because I believe that this is the most artistic type of operation. I'm going to be explaining what I do mean by this. It says here, according to multiple sources within Portugal, that Barcelona, among other clubs will have scouts present for the game between Sporting and Arsenal, mainly to eye Gyokeres. Now, at the time that I am recording this video, it is 2 hours before that match. Who knows what Gyokeres is going to do against Arsenal? We'll see. But yeah, I don't know what happened between Arsenal and Sporting because it has not happened yet. I'm going to be posting this after the post-match review between Barcelona and Brest. But yeah, just so you guys know that there has been Sporting scouts at the match between Sporting and Arsenal. They're looking to see if Gyokeres can perform at FC Barcelona. And here's the thing. If Barcelona do give the green light to Gyokeres, let's say that they looked at this game, they say they're so happy with his performance, they give the green light, they want to move forward with this operation. One of the ways Barcelona is going to be countering this operation is by incorporating Trincao, a player that is still in some way tied to FC Barcelona. It says here, according to Sport, that Barcelona would give Trincao's full player rights to Sporting CP in exchange for a discounted price for Gyokeres. And once again, this is if they decide to move forward with Gyokeres. So then other reports continues to claim that Manchester City and Bayern Munich scouts are actively watching Francisco Trincao, whom Barcelona still holds a sell-on clause on. Then Mundo Deportivo has claimed Barcelona have two options with Trincao. They can buy him back for 20 million euros or hold 50% of his player rights in case of a future sale. So let me tell you guys, anything about Trincao maybe having full rights at Sporting CP or being sold somewhere else, whether it's at City or at Bayern Munich, would be a huge benefit for Barcelona. I don't believe that it would be a great idea to bring in Trincao because we have Lamine Yamal. There's also those talks about Mohamed Salah, a player that we have just talked about. And so I don't think that there's any future with Trincao. And I think that if we can just sell him for, let's just say, for example, 53 million euros, that would be amazing. Because if you look at his numbers, yes, he has struggled with Barcelona. Yes, he has struggled with Wolves. And now he's finally reigniting his form as Sporting CP, right? Because currently he has 19 matches played, 4 goals and 8 assists. I think that with his current market value being 23 million euros, if he keeps this up and he scores goals and he continues to win trophies with Sporting CP, let's say they do well in their league, let's say they do also well in the Champions League, because they actually are, his market value can go to 53 million euros. And I say that because on average, when a player has a great season with their club, their market value increases by 30 million euros. We have seen that happen with Vinicius. We have seen that happen with Lamine Yamal. That is just the average, right? 30 million euros. If you have a great season, then you can skyrocket to like another 90 to 100 million euros. It happens, like Kubarsi, right? He went from 1 million euro to 40 million euros. He 40x his market value. So I think that with Trincao, if he continues on this form, his value can increase by 30 million euros. And so in the end, in the summer of 2025, Barcelona can sell him for 53 million euros. Keep in mind that the market value and the transfer fee are two very different things, but this is just giving us a general idea on what the player could be sold for in the future. So if he does get sold for around, let's just say 50 million euros flat, Barcelona would retain 25 million euros of that transfer fee. That 25 million euros can be used towards the signing of Gyokeres. If Sporting CP say we want to buy this player fully outright and they give us the 25 million euros, once again, we can use that for the operation of Gyokeres. And if Gyokeres gets priced at 70 million euros, because that is the price tag for him, in total, Barcelona only have to pay 45 million euros for Gyokeres, for a player that has been scoring so many goals and is the top scorer so far this year and even in this season. So that is going to be one hell of a deal. And I believe that Barcelona should move forward with it and make sure that Trincao gets sold at a good price in order for us to bring in Gyokeres at a good price. I think that every party would be happy. Sporting CP would be happy, Trincao would be happy, Gyokeres would be happy, and FC Barcelona would be very, very happy. And so that is it. That is going to be the latest in regards to the Barcelona transfer news. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.